Welcome to Understanding Guitar Rhythms #1. Part of the Songwriting series, my name is Chris Richter and it is awesome to have you here. As part of this course, you will learn how to play different guitar rhythms that you'll be able to use when you do your songwriting. Your project for this course will be to record yourself playing any one of the rhythm patterns. It is for beginner acoustic guitarists or for songwriters that are learning to play to enable you to write better songs. The course does assume that you can play basic chords on guitar, and it also assumes that you do have a guitar as well, so grab your guitar and let's get into the course. Strumming a guitar can be an especially challenging experience when so many people are telling you all these different ways that you should be playing. The technique that I will teach you is the basic building block that you can then break down and learn different styles for yourself. The course is for acoustic nylon string, acoustic steel string, and electric guitar rhythm players. You can strum with or without a guitar pick. It's completely up to you, but I highly recommend a guitar pick for a steel string and electric guitar. Before we go any further, we must understand a little bit about time signatures, and a time signature is the number at the beginning of a piece of music. Typically you would see 4/4, pronounced 4/4, the most common of all time signatures. So we have a 4 at the top and a 4 at the bottom. Other time signatures that you might see are 3/4, 6/8, 12/8, or on rare occasions you may even see 5/4 or 7/8. Let's start looking at 4/4. 4/4 means 4 crotchet beats per bar, and you can see here these are crotchets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 crotchet beats. When we're playing guitar, we can simply look at this as strumming down 4 times in each bar. You can see we have our down arrows, down, 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 down. In musical representation, there's our time signature, 4/4. This is called a treble clef, but we won't need to worry about that at the moment. And we have 4 beats in the bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we were strumming guitar, we would strum down 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you follow along, you can strum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strumming down nice and even. Make sure if you're using a guitar pick that you don't get the pick caught on the strings. So angle the pick up just a little bit so that as you slide down you're not catching on the strings. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can now see that we have divided the 4/4 bar into 8 beats. These are called quavers. These are our quavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quavers. And when we are strumming with quavers, what we're going to do is strum down, and then on our way back up, which we were doing before anyway, we're going to strum the string as well. So we're going to strum down and then strum up. And if we do that one after the other, we strum down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you can see the letters that we've got at the top, D for down, U for up, and the arrows pointing down, arrow pointing up. If you'd prefer to count in numbers, you can count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So using a G chord, it will sound like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You can also try saying 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and as you strum through each chord. Now that you know how to strum a full bar of 4/4 using quavers, we're going to learn how to skip beats. By skipping the 4th and the 8th quaver in a bar, it will look a bit like this. Here's our first quaver, 2nd, 3rd, our 4th one that we're going to skip, 5th, 6th, 7th, and our 8th quaver that we're going to skip. To say this, we can say down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Instead of saying the word up, we can say rest, because that's where we don't touch the strings while we're strumming. So we can say down, up, down, rest, down, up, down, rest. Let's have a go. Playing a G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down. Don't touch the string. Down, up, down. Don't touch the string. Down, up, down, rest. Down, up, down, rest. Down, up, down, rest. Down, up, down, rest. Just remember, as you move your hand up on the rest, you don't touch the strings, but you keep moving in a steady, even rhythm all the way through. It's your turn now. You can choose any chords you like. I will count for you. I'll keep it nice and slow and nice and even for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, rest. 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 And just as an example, I'll play this a little bit faster for you so you can hear what it sounds like if you're playing it in a song. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now it's your turn. Here is some music for you to try. You can try the pattern along with this music as it plays. We use the chords E minor and A minor. For this, remember it's down, up, down, rest, down, up, down, rest. And the difficult part is keeping it at the nice steady tempo and making sure that you change your chords quickly before you have to play the next down. The music will give you a 4-beat count in, and then you can have a go through on your own. Here we go. For this pattern, let's get straight into something a bit more complex. We're going to skip the 5th beat in the bar, just the 5th. So here we have 1 and 2 and 3, which is the 5th note in the bar, or the 5th quaver. And then we have 6, 7 and 8. So it will sound like this. Down, up, rest, up, down, up. So what we're doing here is we're not playing on the 3rd down. You can count this again as down, up, rest, up, down, up. I'll play it for you. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, rest, up, down, up. Down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up. Next, I'm going to give you a chance to play on your own. You choose your own chord. Instead of a G chord, you can play whatever you like. I'll give you a count in. We won't do it too fast. You see if you can keep up with it. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up. So how did you go? Hopefully you went quite well with that. I'm now going to play it for you a little bit faster and give you an idea of how it would sound in a song. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now it's your turn to practice along with some music. For this song, we're going to play a G and a C chord. It's down, up, rest, up, down, up. Or, if you want to say it a little bit differently, 1 and 2 and rest and 4 and. So you can say it however works best for you. Some people prefer to count 1 and 2 and. Others, when you're strumming, prefer to say down, up, down, up. Remember, we're looking at quavers and we are skipping beat number 3, which is a down that we don't touch the strings. I'll give you a count in and you can play along with the music. Now, it might seem a bit bland strumming down and up, and you're wondering why it doesn't quite sound like the song or like a song would be played. It's very important that you add accents to your strumming. This is where you strum a particular beat slightly heavy or slightly stronger than others. In this example, we are strumming our previous pattern, down, up, rest, up, down, up. But we're going to use what are called accents. So that means on this down and this up, we're going to play a little bit heavier on the guitar. Instead of keeping them nice and even all the way through, we'll play one heavier than the other. You can use accents to make your rhythm sound even different and to also suit the music. So let's try it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up. You should have heard that accent come out. I'll play it for you now a little bit faster. You can hear what it sounds like as a full pattern being played as though you're playing along with the song. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, 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 down, up. We're now going to work through some variations. We have 4 different rhythms that you can try, and each one I'll demonstrate how to play them first, and then I'll give you a bit of music that you can practice yourself along with and see how you go. This first one, I removed the letters down and up because now you don't need them. You know, looking at the music, what you're meant to play. So let's have a look. Down, rest, down, up, down, rest. So if you're going to play it, it would sound like this. 3 and 4 and down, rest, down, up, down, rest, down, up, down, rest. So you should be able to play that along yourself now. I'll give you a count in. I'll count from 3. Try not to go too fast and see if you can keep up. And you can choose any chords that you like instead of the G chord. Here we go. 3 and 4 and down, rest, down, up, down, rest, down, rest, down, rest, down, up, down, rest, down, rest, down, rest, down, up, down, rest, down, rest, down, rest, down, up, down, rest. This time I'll give you an example, played a little bit faster. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... It's your turn now to play along with some music. We use exactly the same pattern. The chords we're going to use are G to C, and there are 16 bars. You can see here, this is our bar. Then we've got 4 along the top, and then another 4. And if you just keep playing through, you'll play all the way through those bars with the music. I'll give you 4 count in, and remember the rhythm is down, 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 up, down. Or if you want to add the rest in, down, rest, down, up, down, rest. We're now going to look at variation number 2. And for this one, let's have a quick look. It is down, rest, down, up, rest, up. Now the tricky one with this is that you're playing an up rhythm just here after a rest, and then you've got to straight away play this down again. And if you do have a chord change, often the chord change will be just here. So you need to be really quick in changing chords to get back to this down. 3 and 4 and down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up. And it's your turn now. I'll give you a count in, play any chord you like, and see if you can follow along. Here we go. 3 and 4 and down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up. How'd you go? It's maybe a little bit fast. That's okay. You'll get there. I'll play it through quickly for you now, and you can hear what it sounds like as though it's being played in a song. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... Now that you've become very, very talented at playing this pattern, we're going to use it in a song. And again, the rhythm is down, rest, down, up, rest, up. The chords we're going to use are G, E minor, C, and D, repeated 4 times. And the music will give you a count in. Off you go. We're now playing variation number 3. The rhythm that we're going to play is down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up. Similar to the last one, but just with one change. So let's see if you can follow this one. I'll count it and play it for you. 3 and 4 and down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up. That wasn't too bad, was it? All right, your turn. I'll count for you and you see if you can strum along, choosing any chords that you like. And here we go. 3 and 4 and down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up. That sounded pretty good from here. I'll give you an example of playing it at a tempo that you might use in a song. I will now play it for you at a tempo that you might use in a song. Here we go. 3 and 4 and. For variation number 3, we now have some chords that you can play along with. Remember, the rhythm is down, up, down, rest, down, up, rest, up. And the chords that we're going to use for this are E minor and A minor, which are really easy chords to change between. So we're going to pick up the tempo a little bit and play this one a bit faster than we have been for the others. I'll give you a count in of 4 and you can start playing. For variation number 4, this one's actually quite tricky, and the reason it's a little bit more difficult is because we're not playing on the downbeat 2 and the downbeat 3. And this will feel quite strange and a bit odd because we're so used to playing on the 2 downbeat and usually on the 3 as well. Let's have a go through and see how this one works. Down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up. And this rhythm sounds really cool, but it's quite a bit harder to sort of get your head around. I'll play it for you. Here we go. 3 and 4 and down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up. Your turn to play through. I'll give you a count in. Choose any chords you like and see if you can play through. Let's give it a go. 3 and 4 and down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up. And hopefully that wasn't too fast. Feel free to go back through that again if you need to and try it over and over until you're really comfortable with playing that rhythm. This is what it sounds like up to tempo. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... For variation number 4, we're going to try a different collection of chords. We're going to use D, E minor, G, and A, using the rhythm down, up, up, down, up. Let's give it a go and see what you think. We're going to finish off with one complex rhythm, and this complex rhythm is played across 2 bars. The rhythm looks like this: down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, rest. This one you'll need to take a bit slower. So I'll play it through for you. Feel free to play along with the G chord, and we'll just do it nice and slow. 3 and 4 and down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, rest. That's pretty long, isn't it? I'll give you a go. Nice and slow, not too fast. I'll count, you play along, pick any chord you like. 3 and 4 and down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, rest, down, rest, down, rest, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, rest, down, rest. I nearly said that wrong. Now I'll play that through for you up to tempo, and we'll hear what it sounds like, or could sound like, possibly in a song. Here we go. 3 and 4 and down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. I know that you want to play this one along with some music. The music for this one has less changes in it. We're not changing every bar, we're going to change every second bar. That will make it quite a bit easier for you. The chords we will use are G, C, and A minor. The tempo won't be too fast. Remember, the rhythm is down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. Let's have a go. Well, congratulations, you made it through all of those different guitar rhythms. Hopefully by now you have a better understanding of the basic rhythms in 4/4. You can start moving on to rhythms in 3/4 and 6/8. and many other rhythms that you can pick up by listening to some of your favourite songs. If there's any songs that you really like that you want to know what the rhythms are for them, let me know and I'll see if I can work out the rhythm for some of those songs. It'd be great to hear how you're going. Remember, for this project, you need to record yourself playing one of these rhythms, send it through to me so I can see how you're going. My name is Chris Richter and it's been fantastic having you along with this course. I will see you in the next one. Now go out and make some awesome music.